I've somehow stumbled upon something so cartoonishly evil, I actually can't believe it was posted on YouTube this year. This is the sort of stuff you'd see back in 2014 on YouTube or in 2024 on Kick. So there's this guy called Charbello, right? And we'll go on his channel, have a look at some of his videos. He's like a prank sort of YouTuber, you know, he's got I Prank the News, Explain the Joke or Spin the Wheel, stuff like that. But then when you look closer at his channel, you begin to spot videos like Homeless Box for a Home, Homeless Hunger Games, Homeless Fight for a Job. And these videos are exactly what they sound like. They're just punching down to the absolute maximum. This is like some borderline Clockwork Orange shit. This is a devious video series. So we're gonna watch the first installment of this great trilogy first. Homeless Box for a Home, which is a mighty generous price. A whole home. So good on you, Charbello.
Hold on, is that Charbello?
Hey, you see this right here, man? I just rented out this place for a whole week.
Right, so you haven't actually got them a home. You've just got them a hotel for them. Which, don't get me wrong, it is a generous thing to do if you weren't making two men fight each other for it. If you just gave it to one of them, that would be generous. But, you know, there's no content in that, is there?
Not for me. Not for me, all right? I'm about to go out into the streets, find homeless people. I'm going to find 2 homeless people, make them box. The winner gets a place to stay for a whole week, a home.
That's not what's your definition of a home? That's not what a home is, mate. I'm guessing this is like a travel lodge type place. Nobody has ever gone to their travel lodge room and gone, it's great to be home.
The loser, on the other hand, gets hit with a microwaved honey bun.
I mean, it has to be done. You know, the winner gets the grand prize of a budget hotel room for the week, and the loser gets hit with whatever the fucking microwave honey bun is. I'm guessing it's a very hot item of food. You know, it's like yin and yang. You know, you got to have a balance of the good and the bad. I think that's what yin and yang means. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but you get what I mean. Content.
I know it's messed up, but like, you gotta want it. You have to want to win, you know?
He's right. You know, he's right. You have to instill a sense of fear into these homeless people. They have it so easy. They don't even have a job. They can just sit around in the park all day, the lazy bastards. There has to be stakes to strike the fear of losing into their hearts. For the rewards of winning are so great. A week at the Red Roof Inn. These are the prizes gods and kings dream of.
This shit cost me so much money, bro. I'm not, like, you guys think that I'm lying, but look, I'm gonna show y'all what room they're gonna get, because I'm telling you, man, look at this. Boom, we're already in, all right? Look at this, bro. A beautiful bed.
I mean, it's just a budget hotel room, mate. You're bigging this up as if you're sending them away to the 4 Seasons in the Maldives. It's just a budget hotel room. Come on.
What about the headgears? The headgears are $50. Yeah, bro, no. Yo, these homeless are gonna have to fight without headgears, bro.
Yeah, fuck them. You know, they're the ones providing the content for me, but they don't need to be. If anything, it's better content if they're not protected, isn't it? And there's a bit more danger, a bit more stakes to this.
Today, I got 2 homeless guys. The winner gets a place to stay, and the loser gets hit with a microwaved honey bun. All right, listen to me. The winner gets a place to stay, a place to live, a place to stay for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want this. You gotta want as bad as you want to breathe.
Okay, man, you're just taking the piss here. You're not getting them a house. You're putting them up in a cheap hotel for a bit. Also, why have you put plastic bags on their heads? Is that meant to be a substitute for a head guard? That ain't gonna do a thing. You're just making them look silly. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna show them boxing because I feel as though the YouTube policy team would have an aversion to unlicensed homeless boxing in a field. But he does these motivational talks between rounds.
Y'all gotta want it harder than this. You gotta want it.
Let's go.
Listen to me. All those days, just think about the AC. Think about the place you're gonna lay at. It's the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Last one.
Is it?
The winner goes home. Home.
Yeah.
Home.
Yeah. Home. Do you even know what that word means? Home, like a permanent place of residence, so that word still doesn't really apply in this scenario, but home, you probably don't know what that word means since, you know, you have an absence of it.
That winner is Chris! Yeah!
My first go, baby!
And now guess what you get to enjoy? A beautiful bed. You know what a bed is?
Do you know what a bed is? Fuck it, he is actually just mocking them. Like, that is the content, him just mocking homeless people. But this guy has to go along with it because obviously he wants the hotel stay. He's not going to start beefing with this guy.
We'll go to the microwave and just sir. No way he's fucking running. Yo. you know, comes back.
Oh, man, I can't believe he just ran away before taking the forfeit. After all you've done for him. You know, made him fight another homeless person and filmed it for YouTube. And, well, that's about it. But he's still done a lot for him. He's probably going to be clouted on these streets now. But he couldn't even take a forfeit? That's pathetic and disrespectful.
Get you some good clothes. You know, you're not homeless no more.
I mean, he very much still is.
What do you want to say to the people that right now that are probably going to be like, oh no, Shabello, you're taking advantage of the homeless guys and stuff. Like, what do you want to say to them?
Nah, he's trying to give back to his community, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. This is so selfless. He's basically running a charity here. This has nothing to do with exploiting homeless people and their need for shelter for content. He's just making these two homeless people fight for a hotel room out of the kindness of his heart. So the next video in the worst trilogy of all time is called Homeless Hunger Games. And now the prize for the last video was something actually decent, right? It probably cost a few $100s, but just wait until you hear the prize for the sequel.
I got two homeless guys, and they're about to compete Homeless Hunger Games. The winner gets an all-you-can-eat buffet.
An all-you-can-eat, but that's what? No more than like $20. To me, it just seems kind of scummy to go, you guys are starving hungry, right? You're starving hungry enough to fight each other for a singular meal. You two starving hungry guys are going to kick the shit out of each other for one meal for my YouTube video. It is really fucking horrible when you think about it. Like, making two desperate men fight each other and only the winner gets to eat. This is so dystopian.
But the loser has to eat the world's hottest chip.
That's straight up evil, man. Like, if you don't know how bad the world's hottest chip is, it's not like a flaming hot what's it or something. Like, obviously, I'm not going to show it at the end of the video, so I might as well just spoil it for you now. But it makes the guy who eats it throw up. It's that spicy and that intolerable.
And the first game, your first challenge is a paintball death match. All right, you're going to go ahead and get the gun right here. You get 10 bullets, okay? You go ahead and you're gonna run across.
Oh, mate, they're not even just going to fight. He's also making them shoot each other with paintball guns. How is this shit even allowed up on YouTube? That's insane. How is this allowed with the fighting that will come at the end of this, the eating a hot chip for a single fucking meal? Not even each, only for one of them. It's just mad how this is allowed. I guess they're willing participants, but it's still, like, quite wrong, in my opinion. And second, how does this guy think this is a good idea for himself to do this? I'm gonna be real with you, Shabello. If you're resorting to doing stuff like this for views, you are not making it. Matter of fact, you're just not. So when he has to apply for a job in future and the employer is doing their little background check, not expecting to find much, and stumbles upon this video of him making homeless people fight and shoot each other with paintball guns, do you think they'll proceed to employ him? Let me know down in the comments.
Paintball deathmatch. The challenge is simple. They both take turns shooting each other. The person who gets 3 hits wins. They first start with 10 bullets and start far away from each other. By each round, they get closer and get less bullets.
I think this bit might actually be worse than the boxing in the last one. The guy doesn't even have any eye protection on, and that's like by far the most important part of protective equipment when doing paintball. One paintball hits him in the eye and he's blind. This is actually so fucked up. I'm not going to show any of the actual footage of them just shooting each other because I'm pretty sure YouTube would actually take down this video. And also, it's not even that interesting of a bit. Like, if you're going to exploit the homeless and put them at risk of blinding each other, at least make it a spectacle. I'm joking, of course. YouTube policy team, I endorse absolutely no part of this.
Their second challenge is called the Lego death race. Okay, they can't hear me because I have them blindfolded. All right, I'm going to blindfold them and make them race through here. You see this right here? All the way there. All right, and they're going to be barefooted.
This is just straight up torturing homeless people at this point. Like, the purposes of all the challenges so far have been pain, and now you're making them do like a 20-meter dash over Lego barefoot again for a singular meal for one of them.
You guys only have about a minute to finish this off. Start shooting it. If you guys get lost, I'm gonna start shooting. Make sure you just go forward.
Is that really necessary? Like, this is so fucked up, man. This guy clearly gets off on this. He's just finding any reason to put these guys in pain. I'm not going to show this bit because it is genuinely some of the most evil shit I've seen on the platform. But there's a bit where one of the guys is screaming in pain and stops for a second, and he seems to shoot him right in his Achilles. It's fucked. This guy is fucked.
Winning that hot food, man.
You want that hot food?
Yeah.
That's what's motivating you.
Yes. That hot food, that cold drink with that ice. I ain't had that in forever, man.
It's your chance right here, man.
I actually wish nothing but the worst for this guy. Usually when I make videos on something, I'm just like making fun of whatever the video's on, having a bit of a laugh, and there's no real sense of anger or anything. But this guy, I don't like this guy. He's a prick.
Come on, wrestle. Wrestle to the death. The winner gets all you can eat food. I know y'all are hungry.
Obviously, I'm not going to show them wrestling because it actually gets pretty fucked up. One of them submits to the other, so giving up. And this little dickhead goes, no, 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 no giving up here. And lets him go on for another few seconds before stopping it. This guy is straight up evil. I'm befuddled how this video hasn't been taken down from YouTube. It is so bad. The next installment is homeless fight for a job. And honestly, it's essentially just more of the same. Nowhere near as bad as the Hunger Games one, but I'd just be saying the same things again if we looked at it, so there's no real point. But at the end of the video, he says something that is just so baffling to me.
Of course, man. I got a new hairstyle. I got some braids, but I'm not here for this, bro. I'm here to tell y'all something, right? Listen, I know in my videos, I make homeless people fight, make Hunger Games, do challenges, but when I'm doing all these challenges and stuff with these homeless guys, I have good intentions behind it.
Oh, fuck right. No, you don't. Why are you doing this? Of course you don't have good intentions behind your videos where you make homeless people shoot each other with paintball guns and choke each other out. If you want to be a villain and an arsehole, just own it. Be that guy. Don't try and hide behind, oh, I promise, guys, my intentions here are pure. I'm just doing it for my community. No, you're not. You're not. If anything, this just makes me have even less respect for him. I didn't think it could get any lower, but he's doing all this, like, bad shit and then going, oh guys, I promise, you know, I'm just doing this for my community, I'm just doing this to help people. No, you are not. You are not.
I'm really helping them. I'm paying them, number one. I'm literally driving them to spots, and it's like,
oh wow, you're driving them to spots. Bloody hell, Mr. Charity over here, a pillar of the community is Shabello. But yeah, that's that. Like and subscribe so I don't have to resort to making homeless people fight each other.